You know him as the vice president, but Joe Biden is taking on another role, attack dog. Biden talking tough to voters during his Made in Ohio tour, where the vice president stopped at several places, including a Dairy Queen, where he bought a few ice cream cones for customers. He also stopped and had dinner at a local spaghetti restaurant. And of course, he was in the firehouse where he congratulated local crews. He actually bought ice cream cones for everyone. And he also slept in a Hampton Inn. It's all part of a plan to shore up President Obama's street cred with those conservative Democrats he needs to win re-election. And Biden's way with words, especially when it comes to Mitt Romney, could be an effective tool.
He said, quote, "I'll take a lot of credit for the fact that the industry's come back." Whoa. And by the way, I'll take a lot of credit for a man having landed on the moon.
That was Biden poking fun at Romney's role in the auto bailout. Joining me now is Jason Johnson, chief political correspondent for Politic365.com. Thank you for being here.
Glad to be here.
So Joe Biden wraps up his Ohio tour, and you saw him. He really tried to be one of the people, you know, buying ice cream cones at Dairy Queen, sleeping at the Hampton Inn, eating at the spaghetti warehouse. Is this working?
It works great because Romney doesn't have a counter right now. Look, Joe Biden is the most believable person in this country when it comes to, like, I know what the hardscrabble life is like. I know Western Pennsylvania. I know Eastern Ohio. I know what it's like to come out of these factories. Barack Obama can't speak to that. Mitt Romney can't speak to it. So Biden's actually doing a good job for the president.
Yeah, but will it be enough? Because President Obama didn't do so well in 2008 with those voters in Eastern Ohio and Western Pennsylvania. In fact, he lost big time to Hillary Clinton.
Exactly. See, here's the catch. If you look at Ohio in particular, which is the purplest of swing states, you also have Senate Bill 5 from last fall, which was this huge collective bargaining bill. It made John Kasich very unpopular, the governor, and Mitt Romney took the wrong position on it. So Ohio is a really unique purple state. The president's actually beating Romney in Ohio right now because a lot of the voters there, his approval numbers are just upside down for Mitt Romney, and Biden is the great sort of attack dog for president to put in right now.
Okay, so let's talk about the attack dog status of Joe Biden, because sometimes Joe Biden goes over the brink and says things that he should not, you know, i.e. same-sex marriage.
Yes.
So it was interesting because when Biden was talking to voters in Ohio, his people really wouldn't let reporters ask him questions.
Yes.
And why do you think that was?
Because in a way, he might also be on punishment right now. You know, what he did by talking about gay marriage, I'm pretty sure Obama said, look, get him out of the White House, put him out somewhere where he can be effective, he can run his mouth. And Joe Biden's, his off-the-cuff comments work great when he's speaking to voters, not so much when he's talking to reporters. This is the great place to sort of send him out. He can't get in too much trouble, and hopefully he can help Obama in the election.
Okay, so I'm still intrigued by, you know, the types of things that he's doing. At one point, when he was buying ice cream cones in the Dairy Queen for people, somebody called out, hey, can you buy ice cream cones for all of us? And he said, hey, you probably know what my salary is. And it's what, together, he and Joe Biden make more than $300,000 a year, which is a lot more than most people. But still, it makes him not a millionaire. So do those things really resonate enough?
They certainly resonate when you're comparing it to a Mitt Romney who says, I don't know much about NASCAR, but I have friends who own NASCAR teams. So this is kind of the question here. Which of these gentlemen can convince the public that they understand the regular life better? The real question is going to be, who does Mitt Romney pick as his running mate? If he can find someone who's like a Joe Biden, who can attack Obama, but also seem to connect with regular people, it's going to be a much closer race. But right now, Joe Biden is the only one who can speak to the Midwest with any degree of authenticity right now.
Of course, people aren't going to vote for Joe Biden, really. They're going to vote for President Obama. And how can Joe Biden convince them that President Obama can connect in the same way Joe Biden can?
Well, here's the catch. Unfortunately, our presidential elections are between two people. So even if you have, I've always said it, you know, it's a comparison between Frazier and Niles. I mean, if both Obama and Mitt Romney are stiff, Barack Obama seems slightly more someone you can connect to. And so in the end, if Joe Biden can sort of reinforce that and say, hey, look, I know both of these guys are elites, but he's slightly less elite, that's something the voters will believe in.
We'll see. Jason Johnson, thanks so much for being here.
Anytime.